leaders and developers say the odds of casino-style gambling being legalized in Virginia's General Assembly may be better than ever.
That's after city council members in Danville, Virginia, last night unanimously approved a resolution in support of legislation to legalize casino gambling and the possible opening of a resort-style casino.
Danville joining Bristol, Virginia and Portsmouth, Virginia as the third locality to pass that resolution of support pending the outcome of local referendums.
Well, a proposal to build a resort and casino at the old Bristol Mall has faced some local opposition, rooted in fears that casinos bring more poverty, more crime and a gambling addiction to the region. News Channel 11's Jackie DeFusco asked local leaders and developers what this additional support from Danville means for the effort in Bristol.
Well, Josh, Sarah, first we should clarify that this legislation, it doesn't allow just any county to hold a referendum and potentially go through with a casino project. Developers say it only allows localities that are economically disadvantaged and close to a state line, like Danville and Bristol, for example, to hold a referendum. Now, currently there are no plans for a casino to be built in Danville, but we wanted to know how a casino there might help or hurt the success of a potential Bristol casino.
Today, local leaders and developers agree Danville City Council's support is bettering Bristol's odds.
I think it's positive because it's letting folks in Richmond know that, hey, we want to be in control of our own destiny.
A destiny currently lined with debt. A burden that Bristol, Virginia city manager Randall Eads says is due to increase by millions in the next several years to make up for past losses.
We have to do something different in these economically distressed areas of Virginia because what we've been doing in the past is not working.
Eads says both Danville and Bristol have seen job loss, stagnant wages, and population decline over the years.
Right now we're seeing an exodus of people leaving not just Bristol but Southwest Virginia as a whole because there's nothing to come back to. And this is one thing that can really drive a region's economy.
That's why the developers of the Bristol Resort and Casino say they reached out to Danville City Council, even though they've yet to discuss the possibility of actually building a second casino there.
I think at this stage it's premature to make that determination.
Asked if they thought a second casino just 3 hours away from Bristol might dilute the success of the project by diverting visitors.
You know, the two markets, Bristol and Danville, have the opportunity to draw visitors from very distinct regions that wouldn't overlap with one another.
I don't think it's going to be any competition between Danville and Bristol. I have no concerns about that whatsoever.
To the contrary, Eads believes working together with leaders in Portsmouth and Danville to make the case to the Virginia General Assembly will benefit Bristol.
When you're having that story come from three localities across Virginia, I think that's just more powerful on the legislators, and it's something that they have to listen to.
Now, Eads tells me he's already been in contact with the city attorney in Portsmouth, and he plans to get together with leaders in Danville now that they have officially passed their resolution of support for casino legislation. Live in the studio, Jackie DeFusco, News Channel 11 in your corner.
Jackie, thank you. Again, the Virginia General Assembly will consider the legislation in the coming months. They do have to pass the bill, and the governor has to sign it before people living in those areas can have a say in a local referendum.